Yeah? So 7-22 now. Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktas Tasya Radhanam Ihate Labate Cha Tatah Kaman Mai Iva Vihitan Hitan. When you have that steady faith, with that steady faith you worship the deity, Lakshmi, Saraswati, I don't know, Indra, whoever you worship. Labhate cha tat kaman. Labhate, you obtain your wishes. Your wishes are granted. Mai eva vihitan hitan. That is granted to you by
Devas.
me only. It is me only giving it to you. Yeah, so it comes from Brahman consciousness to that Devi to you. It is a gift. Yeah, always be grateful for every skill. Yeah, and he does it why? So that you go through the whole cycle and finally give up and come to directly the Brahman consciousness. Yeah, so Shraddha. Yeah, again, many people have this fake Shraddha. Yeah, so what is Shraddha?
Faith.
Read it out. What does it
You
mean?
don't say that you believe in the sun.
Visually.
That is Shraddha.
Do you say I believe in the sun?
No.
You don't say I believe in the sun, but you say I believe in God. Where do you have Shraddha really? Tell me. You have more Shraddha in sun. You don't have Shraddha in God. Why do you have to say I believe in God?
It's unknown. Because we don't see it.
Again, that's what. Your Shraddha is not steady. Are you getting it? Your Shraddha is still not that which is required. तुम अभी इतने पके नहीं हो. अभी कच्चा है आम. Completely you have to become ripe. Completely paka hua. That is Shraddha. The way you say, I know the sun. That way, I know the God. Then you are completely established. Till that time, nothing will happen. You can't say, I believe in God. I know God the way you know sun. That is Shraddha. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Understand the difference between Shraddha and belief? Otherwise, you are in the same bucket as an atheist. You say, I believe in God. He says, I don't believe in God. Same language. Language is same. There is no knowing there. Are you getting it? Yes, the knowing has to happen. Knowing is faith. How can knowing happen?
Awareness.
Through knowledge, awareness.
Direct observation. It cannot happen because Ekta is saying. Cannot happen because Guruji is saying. Till that time you will keep saying, I believe in it. When you sit down in your meditation with 100% earnestness and do it day after day, a direct observation of what is happening at your mind level, your body level, your emotions, absolutely going deeper and deeper into the silence, the Purusha that you are, going away from the Prakriti. In that direct observation, when you experience everything is just a vibration, everything is just vibrations, there is no matter. I am not the body. Body does not exist because matter does not exist. When you experience that vibration of Om, when you become one with that Purusha, when you completely dissolve, there is no I, no ego, just silence. Just silence. Just that shunya. Only that direct observation gives you the real experience of God. Then you say, I know God. Got it? Not I believe in God. Not because Ekta says so. Not because Guruji says so. I have experienced it. Then that faith is unshakable, no? Then let anybody say anything, will it shake?
No.
You will say, duffer, you don't know, but I know. Clear? Yeah? Know God. Don't believe in Him. Know Him. Start making that effort. Till you don't start, you can't stand at the swimming pool and say, पहले swimming आना चाहिए, बाद में jump करूँगा. नहीं होने वाला है. You cannot stand at the shore forever. Dive in. Jump. Yes? Who is he? Have you ever watched it, everybody?
Neo.
Do you know? Very important.
Neo.
Matrix.
Matrix.
Everybody's seen. Yeah? So you know we are talking about.
Neo.
Yeah? Shraddha is not belief. It is lack of disbelief. You've seen the movie, no? Yeah? If you remember, that little monk is sitting and he keeps looking at the spoon and the spoon bends. And then Neo goes to him and he says, how are you doing this? So he says, don't try to bend the spoon. It will never happen. Just understand that the spoon does not exist. So he takes the spoon from the little monk child and he looks at the spoon. The spoon does not exist and it bends.
So sweet.
Shraddha, not belief. Yes? Yeah. Another scene from the same movie. What's his name? Morpheus. Morpheus tells him that he has to just let go of this block in the mind, that if he jumps from that tower, it's whatever, 50, 80, 100 floors, whatever it is, if he jumps from the tower, he thinks he's going to die. Yeah? He just tells him, free your mind. Yeah? And Morpheus jumps. And then he's standing there, free your mind. And he jumps. And nothing happens to him. All these movies are based on our scriptures. Did you know that? You watched the movie Inception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Based on Yoga Vasishta.
Too good.
Yeah? Because everything has meaning. Yeah? Shraddha is not. Repeat. Shraddha is not.
Lack of disbelief.
Lack of belief.
It's not belief. It is lack.
Yes? Write it down. And how will Shraddha happen?
But no, a direct observation.
Direct observation. Not by believing Ekta. Please put that down. Tomorrow you will say Ekta told us to believe her. Ekta says this in her sessions.
We are doing direct observation.
What is belief?
Superstition.
Suppression of disbelief. Whenever you are saying, I believe in you, I believe in you, really, I believe in you. Somewhere deep down there is a disbelief. Have you noticed? Yes. How many of you know the story of Prahlad?
Yeah.
Almost everybody knows Prahlad. Yeah. How was his devotion?
One point.
Unpointed. Could it be shaken by his father?
No.
Whatever his father said, his devotion was one-pointed. He was even ready to face death.
Correct.
Yeah? Nothing could shake it. Is your faith like that? Check. Tatolo. There's no good word for tatolo. And that tatolo. Somewhere you don't trust. One non-art of living person has to come and tell you, hey, all bogus. Your guru, your teachers, your organization, all bogus. What happens to you?
Shake.
So friendly.
है कि नहीं बोलो?
No.
Not this
No,
kind of shake,
no.
but other kind of shake. Raga.
Yeah? You should not be shaken. Tini ऐसा strong faith. Yeah, it's not about the guru. It is not about the organization, really. What is it really about?
Me.
What about you?
Purusha.
What?
Establishing.
Yes, moving from the Prakriti to the Purusha. It doesn't matter to which organization you go to, which religion you follow, which god you go, which guru you go. I say go somewhere, boss, please. Just go somewhere, find a guru, find a path, start the journey. It doesn't matter. Yeah? So don't get stuck. It's got nothing to do with one guru. Even Guruji will not say, oh, you just stick to me.
Correct.
Yeah, he will never say that. He will say, you be happy. I bless you. Right? Have you heard that from him? Yeah. Does he say, you follow me only? I want to increase my followers. For him, it is about you be happy. Bas. That's it. Got it? Next. (7-23) Antavatu phalam tesham
Antavatu phalam tesham
tadbhavati alpamedhasham
tadbhavati alpamedhasham
devan devayajo yanti
devan devayajo yanti
madbhaktayantama mamapi
madbhaktayanti mamapi
Antavatu phalam tesham. Whatever phal you get from your Devi Maa ka puja or Saraswati Maa ka puja, whichever puja you do, Antavat, temporary. Antavat has an expiry date. Ant hota hai uska. Antavat. The fruits are temporary. Then Tad Bhavati Alpa Medhasam. That is meant for Alpa, little or less, Medha, intellect. For the less intelligent people. It is a procedure or a ritual for the less intelligent people. Devan Deva Yajo Yanti Mad Bhakta Yanti Mamapi. The worshippers of Devas go to Devas. And those who worship me come to me. What is the meaning of come to me? When do you go to him?
At the liberation,
all the conditions
Turiya.
of the Prakriti.
Got it? So what decides whether I will go here, even if that Uparwala, the higher 7 levels, or will I go to the Turiya Avastha and unite with the Brahman consciousness?
Again,
What decides?
The vasanas,
Yeah, so my worship, basically.
No.
Am I really focusing on moving from Prakriti to Purusha? If I focus on moving from Prakriti to Purusha, I will unite with the Brahman consciousness. If I focus on from Prakriti just to get this little desire of wealth from this Deva and I just do puja of that Deva, or this desire to get this woman or get this child, Santoshi Ma for children, what, I don't know. So this Thursday upvas to get this, you do know, many people do. Then they go to this level. Got it? So when you move on, if you've been worshipping Purusha, you go to that level. If you're worshipping the Devas, you come to this level. Yeah? 7-24 Avyaktam Vyaktimapanna
Avyaktam Vyaktimapanna
Manyante Mama Abbuddhaya
Manyante Mama Abbuddhaya
Param bhavam ajananto
Param bhavam ajananto
mama vyayam mam uttamam.
mama vyayam mam uttamam.
The unmanifest comes into existence. This kind of a belief is shallow, stupid, silly. So, how we start imagining when I tell you, oh, Brahman gave birth to Prakriti and Purusha, you start imagining a big bang happened and everything came out of it. So, from nothingness, something came out. Yeah, this is for crude intellect to understand. But really, the person who understands Lord Krishna knows it is all existing. There is nothing like unmanifest coming into manifestation. Understand the word unmanifest and manifest, no? Unmanifest, which is not apparent to these eyes, manifest, which is visible to the eyes. So some people start thinking, oh, it's the Big Bang Theory, and from unmanifest, that which was not visible to the eyes, it became visible to the eyes. This he's saying is crude thinking, it's less intelligent thinking. He's saying there is nothing to manifest and unmanifest only. Everything is all me only. It's a little difficult to understand, I know. Yeah, but when you come to Yoga Vasishtha, you'll understand. For example, you go to sleep in the night and you dream. And in your dream, Mitesh comes with a big danda behind you. And you really feel scared that he's going to hit me. And you start sweating and you start running and your heart starts pounding. Really, while lying on the bed, even your heart starts pounding, you wake up with a fright. Has this happened?
Yes.
I just gave Mitesh's example.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yes.
Happens?
Yes.
So you started thinking that was real, but it was not there. Yeah? Exactly like that. We could be in a dream right now and discussing this. There is really no manifestation.
थोड़ा करके हो गया. If they can't ask questions, you have to leave that.
Already चलता लग गया उनको.
This will all be answered in Yoga Vasishtha, huh? It's not one level of dream. It's actually sometimes a dream inside a dream inside a dream inside a dream. And we are all in each other's dream. That is why we are together. This could totally be a dream and unreal. I know it's big, but we'll come to it. Yoga Vasishtha. Yeah? So the unmanifest, avyaktam, vyaktimapanna, comes into existence. Manyate, so think, mam buddhaya, think the people who are spiritually deficient. Yeah, only in Vignyana they don't understand Jnana. Yeah, they're spiritually deficient, let's say that. Param bhavam jananto mama avyayam uttamam. They are unable to comprehend my supreme state. Uttamam, supreme. Avyayam, transcendental, imperishable, that which cannot be destroyed, which is beyond your even intellect or mind to comprehend. 7-25. Naham prakashah sarvasya
Naham prakasha sarvasya
yogamaya samavritah
yogamaya samavritah
mudhoyam nabhijanati
mudhoyam nati janati
loko mamajamavyayam
loko mamajamavyayam.
Naham prakasha sarvasya. I am not visible to everyone. Yoga Maya samavritah. Especially to those who are drowned by Yoga Maya. Mudhoyam. Again, mood.
Foolish.
the ignorant. Na janati, cannot know me. Impossible. Loko mam ajam avyayam. In this world, they cannot understand something that is unborn and imperishable. Yeah? Because they are mood, they are ignorant. Why is he saying that? Because he cannot be seen with these two eyes, no? Yeah? To experience God, you have to actually go deep in meditation, experience that flow of vibrations, that prana, and recognize I am that prana and everybody is that prana. And we are just in an ocean of prana. And that experience, that vibration, the vibration of Om, that silence within, gives you that firm faith, that firm knowing of who God is and who I am and who you are and who you are. Yes? But a mood, an ignorant, who's spiritually deficient, how can he even understand this? Not possible, no? Got it? So he cannot even comprehend something which is unborn. Yeah? And we'll understand unborn even better when we go to Yoga Vasishta. Yeah? Just like I told you, we are all in a dream. And we are all dreaming right now. Yeah? We'll understand this. It's not something which can be explained in one weekend also. How long have you been doing?
2 years.
2 years.
I mean, even in Pool of Consciousness, when you said that, you initially only said that everything already exists. So, when all everything exists, born is something creating new. Where will you create new? Simple understanding.
It is unborn and imperishable. 7-26. Vedaham samatitani
Vedaham samatitani
vartamanani charjuna
vartamanani charjuna
bhavishyani cha bhutani
bhavishyani cha bhutani
mamatu vedana kaschana.
mamatu vedana kaschana.
I know the beings of the past, the present and the future. Vedaham, I know some atitani. Atit, past. Vartaman, present. Yeah? Vartamani charjuna. Bhavishyani, future. Yeah? I know Bhutani. Here, Bhut is not again past. It is
Future.
Bhut.
Oh, okay.
Bhut. All the material beings are also Bhut. Past is also Bhut. That is why you have to Bhut in the shlokas. Yeah? Mam tu vedna kaschana. But no one really knows me. I know all beings of past, present and future, but no one really knows me. And just understand what he's explaining to you.
So, think of this beautiful scenery, hills, mountains, birds, forests, trees, the whole world, all of that. Think of it all existing together. And when you're looking at it, you see, okay, you're here at the mountains. This is your journey. Then you came back to a city, wherever. Then you traveled around the world. The way you're seeing everything is limited by your vision. You're seeing everything in one space, in one time. So you're going from the mountains to the city, maybe you travel around and you see death. But actually you see everything is existing at the same time and at the same place. So the all existence is right here and right now.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was not enough time for me to draw and sketch something so it would be very pretty, but you got it?
It's very good.
Your vision is so narrow. You're only looking through a peephole. And whatever you look at through the peephole, you call that the present. And your peephole keeps moving, right? Your peephole is not stationary. It keeps moving, keeps moving. So your present keeps changing. Does this mean the future doesn't exist or the past doesn't exist? It's all there. I am just here. My vision is narrow. It's limited by this.
It don't exist now.
Everything exists right now. This moment. There is nothing like past, present, and future. Time does not exist.
Two shocks.
Oh, very beautiful.
Time does not exist. Created by man.
That's why if our vision is narrow, that's why the time also changes. What time we call it as time changes from one level to another.
Yeah, when you're very sad, how do you feel? One day just doesn't pass, it feels like a year. And when you're very happy,
Let's go.
it's just gone. Time does not exist. When you die and you move on to the other side, your 6 months in the human life is equal to one day there, and your 6 months here in the human life is equal to one night there on the other side. Time does not exist. There is nothing like past, present, and future. It is my limitation. I'm looking through a hole, and that's all I call the present. Got it? That's what he's saying here. I know all beings of the past, of the present, of the future, but they do not know me. Yes, I know it's too difficult to digest right now, but it cannot again be explained in a weekend. You stick to me for the next 5 years, you'll get it.
It gets clear in the eternity process, right?
Yeah, it gets cleared with many things. Eternity process, we'll also do it in Yoga Vashishta. Again, Guruji talks about it in Upanishads. Yeah, so slowly it opens. You know how a petal opens, one petal opens, then the next petal opens, and from a bud, slowly you become a flower. That much time you have to give to spirituality. You cannot say, I want to know it all in this one weekend. Right now, just little bit of trailers are thrown at you. Slowly it all opens up. Yeah, so you have to give it time. Yeah? Right now, just be in that shock. Time does not exist. Just be in that wonder. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. 7-27. Ichchadvesha samuttena
Ichchadveshasamutthena
Dvandva mohena bharata
Dvandvamohena Bharata
Sarvabhutani sammoham
Sarvabhutani sammoham
Sarge yanti parantapa
Sarge yanti parantapa.
Ichcha is that raga bag of yours. All I want, craving. Dvesh is aversion. I don't want. That's why I made you do that bag for this shloka only. Yeah? So, Ichcha, Dvesha, Samutthena, born out of these two, Raga and Dvesha. Dvandva Mohena Bharata is what? The Dvandva. Dvandva in the mind is, I want this, I don't want this. I like this, I don't want that. This is good, this is bad. Dvandva is born out of Raga and Dvesha. Very clear? Yeah? They are opposites. Dvandva is always opposite, is always a conflict in the mind. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Sarva Bhutani Sammoham. All the beings are Sammoham. I showed you. What was it?
Self-hypnosis.
They are in self-hypnosis because of Maya. And Sarge Yanti Parantapa. That is the design that was given to them right at the beginning of the creation. Yeah? Sarge Yanti Parantapa, right at the beginning of the creation, O Parantapa. Yes. It's like you played any game, obstacle race, you're given a little flag, yeah, and you have to cross lots of obstacles and get the flag to the other side. Yeah. Like that, this is a game. You were given one big ego. Yeah. And with that ego came, I am something. And the moment that I am something manifested, I like this, I don't like this. The whole cycle began. Yeah, it's a nice obstacle race. Now more and more obstacles are coming up. The skill is to jump over all these obstacles. Many ragas will come up, many dveshas will come up. You keep jumping over the obstacles and find your way back into the pool of consciousness by dropping the I. Yes? It was given to you right in the beginning of creation, raga and dvesha. And what do you have to do at the end? Did you look? Did you miss it? What do you have to do?
Overcome the raga.
They have to disappear from you. Get rid of it.
Empty.
Yes. That is the only way out.
You feel like this. You feel.
Yeah, then you're like this. You're like the Buddha. And that is the only way out of the cycle. It is all a game. And we did it in that pool of consciousness only process, the whole thing, right? Bhagwad Gita was covered there.
Yeah.
That is the only way to liberation, oh my dear Partha. That brings us to the next sutra. Yesham tva antagatam papam
Isham papam
jananam punya karmanam
janana punya karmana
te dvandva moha nirmukta
te dvandva moha nirmukta
bhajante mam dridhavrataha.
bhajante mam drudavrata.
Those whose karma or sin has come to an end, means all your karmas, all your ragas and dveshas, all these ragas and dveshas just drop off. Those whose karmas or sins have come to an end. Jananam punya karmana. Such persons of good deed, punya karma, punya, good. Yeah, such people who have done the punya. What punya you will do?
Recognizing the Purusha.
Following our dharma.
Just doing good is good enough. I'm just doing good. I'm doing good. I'm helping people, Is that good enough?
No, creating no karma.
What was the purpose of seva? He asked the question,
Without any
remember?
expectation.
Yeah, the ego.
The ego drops. Then, is that sufficient?
No.
Then you have to do the self-inquiry.
Yeah, the direct observation
Observation.
and coming to the Purusha. You've forgotten the next step. That's the most important. Yeah. When I come to the Purusha and I establish in the Purusha and I experience the Shunya and I increase this impression of Shunya again and again and again, that is the Punya Karma. Right now, what impression is there? Hatred, jealousy, anger, all that is very strong. The impression of meditation is one little dot. इसको reverse करना है. The impression of meditation should be a strong fist and anger, jealousy, just like line on water. Just this much, this much, this much. So the punya karma has to become very strong. The experience of that shunya, the nothingness. Yes. You work on that. That is the punya karma. Only such people will become dvandva moha nirmukta. Mukta, you understand? Free. Yeah? Free from dvandva. What is dvandva? Ragas and dveshas. Only such a person will become free. from Dvandva and Moha.
I want this craving.
Attachment. Moha. I'm so attached to this. Yeah. Raga and Dvesha is anyway created by attachment only. It is for emphasis, a repetition. Yeah, you will get free of Dvandva, you will get free of Moha. Bhajante Mam Dridvita. And only such a person who has done punya karma, has become free of the Dvandva, has become free of the Moha, he worships me. Drid. What is Drid?
Firm.
Firm determination, steady faith, not like that unshakable, not like this shaking. Very firm. Not saying I believe in God, saying
I know God.
I know God. Jara Maran Mokshaya
Jaramaran Mokshaya
Mamashritya Yatanti
Mamashritya Yatanti
Te Brahma Tad Vidukritsan
Te Brahma Tat Vidukritsan
Adhyatmam Karma Chakhilam.
Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam
Jara,
Old
age. Maran, death. Mokshaya,
liberation.
so they get liberation from old age and death. Means you'll only be born as a child and youth.
No.
It means that you will not come back in the cycle of birth and death again and again. Poetic license, huh? Don't think only old age and death will go away. I'll just be forever immortal. That's why people have misunderstood these things. Poetic license. Who will get liberated? Mam Ashritya, those who come into my Sharan. You understand? Sharan? Who take refuge in me. Who's me?
Brahman.
The Purusha, the Brahman consciousness saying, whoever comes and takes refuge in me gets liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Te Brahma Tad Vidu Kritsan. They finally learn about the Brahman consciousness. Adhyatmam Karma Cha Akhilam. And they learn about Adhyatma, which is about the self. They learn all the laws of Purusha and how Purusha runs everything in this Prakriti. And all their karmas Akhilam. End, as in whatever they do becomes successful and the exchange ends. You understand? Exchange? You have a loan to pay. That's why you have to keep coming back. Yeah, you have a loan to pay to one person, you get married to that person. You have a loan to pay to a particular child, to a particular person, that person becomes your child. You have to take care of that person for the next 20, 30 years to pay off that loan. These are all loans we are paying back. Karma gets evened out. Akhilam. Karma exchange gets evened out. Mortgage free. You walk out from the bank. Yay! 7-30. Sadhibhutadi daivamma
Sadhibhutadi daivamma
Sadhi yajnam cha ye vidu
Sadhiyajnam cha ye vidu
Prayana kale api cha mam
Prayanakale api cha mam
Te vidur yukta chetasaha.
Te viduryukta chetasaha
So here it is Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik. You're getting no? Sadhi Bhutadi. That is talking about the Adi Bhautik. Then Daivam. Yeah, they are assuming you understand that the Adi can be attached there. So it is Adi Daivam. Yeah. Mam and Sadhi Yagyam is another word we use for Adhyatmik. Yeah. Chaye Vidu. That means I am sustainer or the runner of all these planes. Or the creator, runner, sustainer, whatever God, director of the movie, whatever you want to call it. Prayana kale api cha mam te vidyurta chetasaha. Even at the time of death, those who remember this, yeah, as you remember, you don't have to remember it in memory. It's in that meditation, uniting with the self, yeah, they will attain me. Te vidyutaka chetasaha. They will attain that chetana, which is the Brahman consciousness. What does it mean?
Again,
At the point of death, yeah, I drop all ragas and dveshas that flash in front of me. Yeah. Whatever, husband, wife, child, mother, father, family, money, house, lots of things will come. I have to just be very clear. I have to take a step back. I drop all Prakriti, establish in the Purusha. Focus on that Purusha. Yeah, if chanting Om helps you, chant. If you are so debilitated or diseased or old that you can't chant, in your mind you can chant. Just chant Om and go into your deepest meditation, dropping all ragas and dveshas at that last moment. And that window of liberation will open with that 100% awareness and you can get liberated. Yes. That is the only way out, guys. If you're looking for a shortcut, there isn't one. So get done with your ragas and dveshas. Become free. That is the only way out of this cycle. Yeah? So what do you have to surrender really?
Ego.
nakaratmak chitta.
I, and what comes with I?
Raga.
Raga and dvesha. Want. Yes? Are your bags full?
Yes.
Are you ready to surrender?
Yes.
Does it have everything that you want to surrender? Is there still something remaining in the mind? 2 minutes, put it down.
Good job.
Hmm?
I can't remember.